Alright, so I started to set up all my other planners for the month, just with music, with no audio, because there's no need to talk. But I'm gonna walk you through what I did. So this is for April. We're still working in May. I'm waiting in March. So this is my goal section. So I just did a little bit of decoration, and I'm using green because it is Earth Month. So that's why all my planners are green. I used to like doing that before, and I'm going to continue to do it. So I do have a festival that I'm going to in Georgia at the end of April for a week. April Fool's Day. I don't do any other holidays. I'll put my notes up here. I'm going to put in the things that I'm gonna check, and this is pretty much just checking for all my goals. So I'll end up filling that in probably later. And then, of course, this is going to be the daily task that I have to do for everything that needs to get done. And I did take out one sheet because I only need two. And then the back is, of course, to take more notes. And then that's for May. I'll decorate that later. And then this is for my catch-all from the Planner Envy. So last month I actually did like the 6 things I'm doing, but this month I decided to use it how it is, just to see something different, so I know exactly how I'll be using my stuff next year. So I have my priorities, brain dump, goals, importance, all that good stuff. And then of course here I have all my bills on this side. I did not want them all on the calendar. I have a few friends' birthdays. I have a lot, have a lot of birthdays. I have my doctor appointment, and this appointment is actually at 10:40. I love to celebrate, special occasions and everything like that. So what I have is this is Earth Month, so I'm gonna write down what I'm gonna do for Earth Month, and this is also Stress Awareness Month. So I'm also going to do that for my other planner, which is separate because I do have a few other planners that are not in here that I'm going to decorate as well. The fifth is Deep Dish Pizza Day because I love that. This is National Beer Day because the sister like to drink. World Music Week is the 10th through the 15th, so I'm definitely going to be listening to like some new albums. And hopefully I could do something, but I doubt it. Lab Week is from the 19th to 25th, which is Medical Laboratory Professional Week, so I'm going to do a special week spread for that. Then we got Earth Day, and then again, this is the festival in Georgia I'm going to. And of course, the overview. I just love this whole setup. This whole setup is just really pretty. And then, of course, I just did the first week. So, of course, this is where I put, what is this? My weather, stuff on the track. And then I realized I'll just have to have notes for everything because I'm always writing. And then just this April Fool's Day, all that good stuff. So, in these sticker books, you only get 6 of each type, but you do get them in paper and clear. However, I already go through them, so that means I'm gonna have to go to probably Planner Kate and just order the big sheet, just top 3 to do. So as long as I try to say if there's anything I need to do for the day, it's up there, so I'm good to go. So that's the catch-all for that week. And then we have my fitness planner. So this is what I did from April. And how I'm going to use this one is I definitely still do my measurements for the month. But I'm going to write down the steps I did in March because I've been doing pretty good. These are the days I work. The days I'm off, I don't do a lot. Not, it is what it is. But I'm going to start, what my weekly steps were and what I finished for the whole week. So that way it can be tracked here. So when I need to go to the doctors, I just go to the monthly calendar and track everything out instead of going through each weekly. And then the same thing, how many workouts I did and how, did I keep moving. And then this is the first week. I'm going to do weekly check-ins as well because, again, heart failure, I can have water retention, I could lose weight, so I always want to check where I'm at so that way I have kind of like an average. And then again, write down my daily steps because I get off my watch. And then I have here a little small symptoms tracker. And then I'm gonna do my meditations. This is I'm gonna put here for like my stretching because I really assisted need to stretch because yeah it ain't going good. Because I don't want to be stretching, go to stretch and wake up and I have a Charlie horse and some of the stretching. And then I'm still going to be doing the yoga. And of course, I'll be doing it at night because I try to do it in the morning. And baby, I'm not doing it. I'm not. If I work nighttime, it'll be easier because when I get off of work, it's like 6, 7 in the morning. I go to the gym. But when I wake up in the morning, I wake up, um, weigh myself, take my blood pressure, wash my ass, and go to work. I'm not doing nothing outside that. I'm not a morning person. I hate mornings, and I'm not doing anything more. But when I come home, yeah, I'll get my blood pressure, heart rate, how much I sleep, and a daily weigh-in. I write down my breakfast, and I tend to eat the same thing every day. It's so much easier. So my breakfasts when I'm at work are always the same. My lunch, 9 times out of 10, they're the same. I try to eat the same thing 2 or 3 days in a row. Like if I have a day off, I'll make enough for Monday, and then I'll meal prep, and then I'll do it for the rest. So it just all depends. Calorie tracker because I have calories up here. So then I have my water tracker, and then my workout. So I have all that stuff. Then we go on to my spiritual organizations. So I have brings up the stuff that I need to do. Again, the festival that I'm going to. As of right now, we don't have any meetings because we're getting ready to go to the festival. So we don't have any meetings going up at any of them. And then, of course, this is for the ones. So these are for my 1, 2, 3, for my 5 organizations. Any tasks gotta get done and all that type of stuff. And then we're going over to my social media calendar. And March, I posted almost every day. I recorded enough to put almost every day. But at the beginning of March, and then towards the end of it, you'll see everything was going like Monday and Thursday. And so I put everything up here. And then that's how I think I'm, just gotta do. So I have my monthly calendar, my task of goals, must do, habits, and everything like that. And then I did something different. So last time I did it, I had it for, divide them up and everything. But I'm gonna do them just a little bit different. So what I tend to do is on one day, I'm gonna film all my monthlies. I normally film my monthlies. Actually, I did it last month. I did it 2 times. Well, on 2 days. So I'm gonna try to do this one, do it the same thing. We get a week I'm off, and I'm going to fill all my monthlies, all my monthly setups, plan them up there, and then the first week, and then afterwards I'm gonna do my next week. So then I'm still gonna do Monday and Thursdays as for my postings, and then when I get any hauls, my hauls are probably gonna be on Tuesday and Friday. And then for my spiritual channel, I'll probably try to do at least because I was doing it often, but I probably do Wednesdays for check-ins and Saturdays for my books. And then for my beauty channel, I have to end up working on that one. So I'll probably just write down some information. So that's going to be again. This is this right here. It's going to be for my tea business. So it's not going to open up until probably around Christmas, Samhain, something like that. So anything that I need to go on for April is going to get done in here. I have these sheets here, so I can figure out what I need to do, stuff I need to make. And then, of course, I also have the focus. So when I need to go further in detail with what I need to do, I have everything here for my business. And then, of course, I have my April monthly, which is giving everything. I no longer have my Sephora card. I paid my Sephora card off. My credit dropped 8 points, which I thought was like weird, like just a weird number. And I actually haven't checked my limit in since like December. And I did not notice that my limit went from 650 to 350 down to 100. And I'm like, wait a minute, how the hell did my limit drop down to 100? And he's like, that's because your credit score dropped 8 points. I'm like, first of all, when I checked my credit score, it actually went up. So I don't know where that 8 points came from. But they dropped my limit because after I paid them off, they dropped my limit. So I just canceled the damn card. At this point, I don't give a damn about my credit because y'all just making shit up. Like my mother paid off her Capital One. I paid off her Capital One and they closed it. Talked to my friend. Her friend, her friend's mom paid off her Capital One and then they closed it. And sent days like, oh, we sent you a letter. It's been over a month and a half. I never received a letter. So I don't have time to be playing with none of these companies. So it's just bull crap. Like I'm just so sick and tired of it. So I have all my bills here. Again, I'm taking over the electric, water, and gas as I'm home. It'll take money off of, it'll save my dad some money. Here, one thing I do have is groceries because I don't have it here. Because I don't, maybe not do it every month, is my butcher box. So I normally do I do the 12 meat special. And sometimes I add stuff up there. So roughly it's like around I think like 320 is like the most I spend on a box. But I don't get it every month, so that's why it's not listed in here. And then of course I have Hungry Root, and I haven't did Hungry Root in like 4 months because I was traveling. I got home, I wasn't working, I didn't need anything, but I'm gonna start doing it at least maybe once or twice. So that's where the groceries, it'll come in here eventually. But the groceries is when I go to Aldi's. Like I still go to Aldi's to get my fruit. Like Hungry Root has some bomb fruit, some really really good fruit. But I still do get more fruit. I buy eggs and I get my milk from Aldi's. I don't get any snacks. Gas, since gas is expensive, I mean, I'm still gonna be putting 40 in. Because last time I filled up, it was like $56, and today is March 15th, I think. I don't know, it's some weekend in March, but never again. That $56 almost hurt my heart. I was like, good God. But guys, eating out is if I go to Subway or if I'm at work and I decide that I want to get something extra or don't bring my lunch and everything, so that's what the eating out is. Or if I happen to work a double and didn't bring enough food, then yeah. Uniforms, I really don't order my uniforms online anymore. I used to. And I probably put that on my credit card, but for the most part, I'll go to Walmart and get some of my scrubs because they're very good, very comfortable. Like $40 a pop for a full set. And then sometimes I could go to Family Dollar and get me some really good scrubs. Like I try to have 30 uniforms on me because I don't want to do laundry every day. So if I can actually build myself back up to 60 scrubs, then I get, because I do not wear the same set of scrubs every day. And I normally have to order shoes. I normally order like around 9 or 10 pairs of shoes. And then after 6 months, I throw them out because they wore out. I have that. Date night, me and Ma went out on a mother-daughter date, and I'm trying to get that done. We want to try to do that at least once a week. If not once a week, then a minimum of once a month. So we have that for date night. And we normally go to my favorite spot is Ruby Tuesdays. I know everybody got the Chili's and Olive Garden, but no. Ruby Tuesdays is my spot. The wings is bomb. And the spinach artichoke dip, my goodness. It is just freaking amazing, and I'll always get it. I'm a creature of a habit. I'll get the loaded potato skins. I'll get the 2 types of chicken wings. I'll do the spinach artichoke dip. I'll order me 2 drinks, and then if I do an entree, which is very rare, it will be most likely chicken wings because that's all I'm gonna eat. I don't really get a dessert, and I also do the coleslaw, and sometimes even more, but yeah, that's kind of like what I do. So I'm really good. And then of course I have miscellaneous just to have money there. And then I have I have money going to my Acorn account twice a week, and I have money going to my savings account every week. So that's how that's done. I'll pick some goals to focus on, ready to be a little bit further on the focus, and digital envelopes like Acorn. I have of course, with Acorn, you have an investment. So investment and all that good stuff. This is where I write down if I'm gonna do hungry root or butcher box and what I'm gonna get, and stuff right there. And then of course I write down all my bills. So when there's other stuff coming in, I'm like, okay, this is all that I got going on. And this paycheck is always, it's always this damn week on the 12th where it's always gonna be heavy because my student loan and my card note, that's damn near half my check right there. So I try to have all that stuff situated. Some days, some weeks are gonna be lighter than the other. Sometimes I pay my student loan a week or two early, so that way I don't have to worry about it. So it just all depends. And then I finally have it separated through the actual paycheck flow. And I'm doing it this month in April. I get 5 checks. Then I'm gonna try to make sure I record the cash expenses I do and keep my receipts. See how many times my no spend. And my no spend is really gonna proceed to planning supplies. Everything else I'm pretty much good on. And then of course I have my 30-day challenge. And this one is just going to be a rainy day fund. So I'm just going to, when I take cash out the ATM, that's when I'm just going to go ahead and throw it in there. And that's what I need to mark, honestly. That's one thing I forgot. And since, again, my bank is in another state, I have to do ATM referral. And with that, I be careful of how much money I take out. Because again, my bank is not located in the same state as me. So there's no way for me to put the money back in unless I have to go and get, only way I can put money back in my account is if I take the money out, give the money to my mother and have her zell it to me. That is the only way I can actually put the money that I've taken out my account back into it. And that's like a whole thing because I have to give the money to her. She has to go to her bank, deposit to her account, and then zell it to me. And it's just, I just try to move minimally. So, but I do have that. But yeah, that is all that's going on for April. Is all set up. And then I would do the same thing and I need to fill this up. I've been slacking so bad. But April is all set up. The months are set up. And the first week of every month. So I'm going to see you later.